Okay, let's fix this Rocket Appartamento. It seems to have an overheating issue, which means at some point while it's heating up, it just doesn't stop. And then it'll expel out of the overpressure valve. That is a pressure switch issue, possibly a board issue as well. Once we get inside, we'll figure out what to do. Well, let's go ahead and open it up and see what we have inside. Now that we're inside, I can take a better look at what's going on here. The vacuum valve is doing okay. And look at this, it's got an RC filter, which I was going to install, but it's got the mater switch, and we're supposed to be switching this out to a Campani, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that needs to be swapped out. I think there's an issue with the micro switch in here over time. We can probably try to test this out and adjust this and see if that fixes anything. Of course, there may just be some scale that's blocking this, keeping it on. So either way, we need to figure out why this pressure switch is failing. But I have yet to even see that in the first place. So I'm going to take the rest of the paneling off and we're going to test this as it is without doing anything else. Let's do it. Alright, vacuum valve is closed up, but as you can see, it's leaking. Sometimes you can tap them, they get to work. Just a worn out valve, we'll replace that. Something else I was noticing as well. And I've got a little leak here. Seems to be okay. Nice. Let's clean that, take that off. Alright, we'll see how far this goes. We're still growing in pressure. I have not heard the pressure switch go off yet. There it goes. Alright, so the pressure switch does activate, but a little too high in my opinion for an Appartamento. You can see how the pressure sort of dips kind of quick. It is coming from cold, hasn't had enough time to heat up and really saturate, so we'll give this about 20 minutes and we'll be back. Third heating cycle. It's in the heating cycle as we speak, and we're about to overheat. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop, and it was probably going to activate. I heard the click of the pressure switch. Okay, so we overpressured. So definitely has something to do with this pressure switch. What I was noticing is that it would heat up and reactivate closer and closer to 1.5. So as it dissipated, it reactivated, it turned back on and started going. In every cycle, it got further and further. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but we're gonna go ahead and just swap this out anyways. There's something going on with this mater. I don't think they're robust enough to handle this type of unit. So let's go ahead and replace it. going to check the level probe here for scale. Click. So it's been on for a good 20 minutes, hanging right where it needs to be, clicking where it needs to go. That's doing wonderful. The vacuum valve seems to have corrected itself. We're going to clean that up, change the O-ring in it, and then we're going to replace. Actually, we'll just take a look at that valve there and see if that needs a change in. But yeah, this looks great. Just needs a good cleaning. We'll take a look at these gaskets too. So let's go and power this down. And we're going to deal with the brew group and the steam and water system. Let's do it. Here's a look at the jet valve here. It's got a little bit of a clog in there, a little bit of scale buildup around the hole. Definitely could be cleaned up. So let me get it out of here. And as you can see, this brew stem by Rocket is a ceramic one, removable. I've seen it break a lot, but I can tell you one thing, I've never seen scale build up on it, so that's really cool. So let's see what we got here. So just cleaning off the top, look at that, you can see how the corrosion, or rather the scale, has eaten away at the brass. All right, the E61 is ready to be cleaned up. I got to remove one other thing here, another Teflon. We're going to replace all the valves. We're going to reuse the springs, give all the E61 housing a good clean. What else? I've already polished this. This is easy. All you do is put it into one of these and get some steel wool, and boom, it's like a brand new valve. You want to check for wear on the cam itself. It's looking pretty good. And it's time to clean up this little dirty guy. Let's go. With all the parts clean and new valves ready to go, let's install. duo's ready to go back home. Thanks for watching.